This is my drugstore makeup look video. Everything I have here is going to be drugstore except for one item, only because I have a blemish I really need to cover, and I haven't found anything drugstore to really cover it. So whatever works for you guys as far as foundation, but I'm just going to use Benefit's Erase Paste to cover some things right here. That's it. This people consider drugstore. It's NYX Jumbo Pencil. I don't know. It's found at like Sephora and Ulta, but it's one of the cheaper items. So I don't know if that's considered drugstore. Some people do. I don't. So this might be the other thing that isn't truly drugstore, but kind of is. I guess other people in different cities can find them at drugstores. So that's that. So I'm gonna jump right into this. I'm gonna use my Magic Souffle from L'Oreal to cover all red spots. And I find it's really important to do that first around the face, because it makes it easier to cover up with other stuff. But I also forgot to use the Garnier Nutrice Skin Renew under my eyes, because I'm going to put the L'Oreal on top of that. I kind of put a lot of makeup under my eyes, but it covers, and like around my eyes, but it covers how tired I look, and my lids have more of a yellow, not yellow, I'm sorry, more of a red pigmentation, because I believe I have like a pink skin tone, so like a cool skin tone. Okay, let me get back in with that L'Oreal and put it underneath. This stuff is really, the Magic Souffle, like I said, is really good for redness, so it's something I recommend everyone getting. It's a little bit on the expensive side, but it spreads really nice, so you don't need a lot of it. Where did I put that? Okay, I'm back. Just looking for something. Okay. So, oops, let me get my nose. I usually use this around my nose because it gets red there, on my chin, and around my eyes. Sometimes I'll get blemishes on my forehead that I'll use it for, but I don't do foundation all over my face. The only thing I put all over my face is powder to even the skin tone. Right now I'm just using my erase paste. This isn't drugstore, but this is what I have to cover up. One thing you can try, which I've heard is really good and is a thick foundation, that is drugstore, well, Walmart, which I consider Walmart drugstore. One thing you can get at Walmart is the, what is it? Give me a second to think. This is the CoverGirl HauteLook foundation in 310. Oh, Glamouflage by Hard Candy is the concealer you can use that is thick, kind of like erase paste. Maybe not as thick, but it's got good reviews. Okay, so I'm just putting this the same spots where I put the L'Oreal, and this helps make it more my skin tone. L'Oreal covered up the red, but kind of made me pale. This will bring in my skin tone a little better. And when I put it around my eyes, I'm only putting a small dot at a time, because and spread it out really well. So it looks like I put a lot of products on my face, and it looks like a lot, but I don't put a lot of each product, if that makes sense. I just do little dots at a time and then spread it, so that I always have really thin layers of everything, so that it's not all caked on, because I don't like the caked on look. Okay, for brushes, I'm just going to use some good ones because I need to do this quick, but you can get a kabuki like this at Walmart that you can use for the foundation and the powder foundation and the blush. And EcoTools has a set with a little powder brush in it. They also have big fluffy brushes like this from EcoTools. You can use any of those. And I believe Walmart sells flat top type of brushes as well, which I'm using my Sigma flat top one because it already has a lot of this blush product on it, so I don't want to dirty another brush. Same with this. This one is also Drugstore. This is an e.l.f. Kabuki brush from their studio line. You could use this too if Target has it. I'm just going to put this, I dabbed it in lightly and put this all over my face so that it evens out my skin tone, because not every single product I use is 100% exact match. It's close, but this kind of helps even it all out. Sorry, that's hot. Just spread it good. Okay. And then I'm going to probably do one eye and then come back and show you what I did, because I don't have time to do all this. I have to get going. Okay, so blush on the apples of my cheeks. Sit back. And this just makes my skin have some pigmentation. It's not just like a blank slate of flushed color. Okay, and then I do my T-zone. Again, this just is adding pigmentation. Light pinky pigmentation, and it's like a pleasant looking red pink tone on my nose, not like a, I don't know, like the one I try to cover up. So it's more pleasant and it makes my face look better. Okay, now I'm gonna go and do one eye, and then I'll do the other. I'm using my Revlon custom eye that I found at Walmart. Oh, and lastly, I got this in Birchbox, but you can get these anywhere, even in Walmart, for really cheap. And it's just to trim out your eyebrows. So I just shape them with this. Good to go. So I'm gonna stop this and do my one eye, and then I'll be back to show you the other one. Okay, I'm back and I have one eye done. It's a very light neutral look, with just a slight shadowed wing on the end here. It's just really light, really daytime, and it's supposed to let your mascara be exaggerated and your lips, and not really the eyeshadow. But it's still just like a nice neutral look if you don't like to wear heavy foundation. I squirted a little bit much of this on my hand, so I put it on both my eyes, but it's the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Primer. You get this at Walmart, and I use this as my eye primer. It's actually a really good primer. And now I'm using my Revlon. I'm going to use this one first, this one second, right here. The white is going to be my third color I use, and then I'm going to use this color here last. I'm just telling you now so I can go through real quick and do it. And I'm using all brushes from the travel kits from EcoTools. And yeah, so I'm going to be using my Naked palette just as a mirror sometimes, but I'm not using it. It's not part of this tutorial. It's just for the mirror. Okay, so I'm going to go into that, use an angled brush and go into that first color and put that all over my lid. It's going to be a little lighter than the second color. I was going to originally use the second color on my lid, but I'm going to use it as a crease color just to make sure, just to help define my crease a little bit, because this is a lighter color. I'm going to go Denise. Okay, and then I have a paper towel on my table. I just wipe off my brush on it to pick up new colors. Okay, so I'm going to go into that second color now, and like I said before, I'm going to put it in my crease. Just windshield wiper motions just in your crease. It's a little bit darker than the eyelid shade and then your highlight, so it'll help define the crease. And then I'm going to put a little bit of that in the corner in here. Inner corner of my bottom lid. There we go. Okay, now I'm just wiping that brush off, and I'm going to go into the white and go all the way on the top of my lid and into the corner. Because this palette doesn't have like a really bright shiny color for the corner, so I'm just using the white. And then take your blending brush and just go through and blend all that in. Okay. So you can see that it's nice and like a really light look on your eyes. Now I'm going to take this pencil one and go into that fourth color. I'm just gonna use it as liner, basically. This is where I'm gonna need my mirror. You're just doing a thin liner on your lash line. If it ends up being a little thick, that's okay, as long as it's not on really heavy, if that makes sense. Because we're going to blend it out a little bit. I'm going to go underneath with this as well. Okay, and then we're going to take and make that little shadow wing. And really you're just taking some color and blending a little wing on the outside. But it's so faint, it looks like a shadow. Okay, and then we're going to go in with that blending brush again. And lightly going over everything. It's going to help make it not so harsh. But your shadow will stay there, your shadow wing. Okay, so it looks like this. Go in with your NYX Jumbo pencil and make a white line on your waterline. If you know of a good drugstore white eyeliner, use that instead. I just found a lot of them don't stick as well as this does on your waterline. And this just really opens your eyes up. So if you have smaller eyes and you want them to look bigger, definitely do this. Then I'm going to use my CoverGirl Nature Looks mascara first. And then my second mascara I use, I'm not going to use it today. I typically do use it, and it's the Big Fatty Mascara from Benefit. But that is not a drugstore, so we can't use that today. I know I used the erase paste, but this is supposed to be a drugstore video. I just had to put that one exception in because it's the only thing that helps cover up my big blemishes that I've found. And every time I went to get the Glamouflage at Walmart, they were always sold out of my shade. Okay, let me give that a second to, okay, I'm going to give this a second to dry, and then I'm going to just go over it again, and then I'll finish up with my lips. Okay, I did my second coat. Now I'm going to use this Studio lipstick from e.l.f. You probably can find these at Walmart, or not Walmart, Target. If not, then online. And this is in the color Runway Pink. I have trouble with my R's, so Runway Pink. And then this is Neutrogena Moisture Shine Gloss. I got this in a teeth whitening kit that I've yet to use. That's why it was at Walmart, so that's why I'm including it. It was just in that kit. And that's the look. I need to do my hair, but